How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Good evening, everybody, from Wayne High School. It's boys high school basketball action as the Wayne Generals play host to the Braves of Blackhawk Christian. Along with our cameraman Jeff Mahoney, I'm Jim Measel to bring you all the play-by-play action tonight. Blackhawk Christian comes in 9-6, while the Wayne Generals come in at 5-7. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Sports Center Incorporated. They are Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Non-conference game on this Tuesday night, Blackhawk Christian and the Wayne Generals. Blackhawk had a tough week last week, losing at Homestead 74-42, and Saturday night they lost to Bishop Loras 74-48. Again, they come in 9-6. They've lost 3 of their last 5 games. So the Braves hoping to turn things around tonight against the Wayne Generals. Wayne had an interesting weekend as they defeated Dwenger in overtime last Friday night 50-49. And then they went double overtime Saturday night here at home against South Bend, Washington, before losing by 1 point, 70-69. This is the fourth and last game of a 4-game homestand for the Wayne Generals. All right, the starting fives. First off for Blackhawk Christian in their road dark uniforms tonight. Their starting five will be Jalen Moll. Jalen Moll, he wears number 2, he's a junior. The other starters are Lucas Croft, he wears number 3, he's a sophomore. Cole Barkars, wearing number 5, he's a senior. J.P. Visser, a senior, wears number 24. And also starting tonight, Frank Davison, a sophomore. He wears number 32. Davison had a nice game off the bench last Saturday night against Loras, so he'll get the start tonight for the Blackhawk Christian Braves. Starting for the Wayne Generals tonight to be Craig Young, a 6'5 sophomore, averaging 18.5 points a game. Kylan Giroux, a 6'1 junior, he's averaging 11.3 a game. Anthony Phillips, a 5'9 junior, averaging 3.5 points a game. Damari Dio, 6'1 sophomore, averaging just over 11 points a game. And the other starter is Saquon Sanders, he's averaging 1 point per game, and he wears number 23. Sanders, a 6'2 junior. We're set to go. Blackhawk Christian, coached by Mark Davison in his 4th season at Blackhawk Christian. Aaron Rarer in his 7th year coaching the Wayne Generals. And we hope you enjoy the action here tonight at Wayne High School. Wayne in their home white jerseys, going to the bucket to our right, and away we go. Generals with the opening possession of the game, and Blackhawk Christian opens up in a 2-3 zone. Here's Dial, near side of Giroux. This is Phillips, back to Giroux. Phillips on the near side. Young in the elbow. They swing the ball left corner. Dial for 3, too strong. Rebound Croft for Blackhawk Christian. So 1.5 for Wayne in their opening possession. Croft, near side Moll. Moll whips it left corner, triple try. Davison, bullseye. And a whistle after the bucket. Davison gets the 3, and now we're going to have a couple of officials talk things over here. And now all 3 of the arbitrators are in a discussion. The whistle came after the bucket by Frank Davison. He had an open look from the left corner. The sophomore nailed it. And whatever needed to be talked about has been talked about, and play resumes. 3-0 Blackhawk Christian. We've played 40 seconds. Here's Dial, and Dial travels. So Blackhawk Christian will get the ball back on the turnover. Braves obviously hoping for a better start than what happened to them on Saturday night against Lourdes, when Lourdes came out and scored the first 13 points of the game and established control early, and the Knights went on to a rather lopsided victory. Here's Mull on the right wing. He is guarded by Phillips. Wayne's man-to-man. They almost get the turnover. Mull chases it down near the timeline. Now he kicks it to the right corner. And Blackhawk Christian resets the offense. This is Croft. Croft, tough shot, can't get it to go. Skying for the rebound is Sanders for Wayne, and the Generals on the run. Giroux in the lane, blocked, clean block by J.P. Visser. Blackhawk Christian throws it away as they try to get into transition. A little bit out of control right there, and Wayne will get it back. Blackhawk Christian leading 3-0. 6.5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. No pressure in the backcourt by the Braves. They set up again in their 2-3 zone. Phillips, left wing, Giroux, down low, there's Young. Ball fakes, put it up, can't finish. Got his own rebound and scores. Greg Young fighting all the way on the offensive glass. Gets the first bucket of the night for the Wayne Generals. 3-2 is the score. Blackhawk Christian. PA guy tells somebody to put their flash camera away. And on the stick back, score it for Visser. J.P. Visser with his first basket of the night. 5-2. Blackhawk Christian with the lead, so a much better start here for the Braves tonight than against Lourdes. Sanders can't finish. Young, the stick back is good. 5-4 the score now. Favor Blackhawk Christian over the homestanding Wayne Generals. No pressure in the backcourt by the Generals as Mull brings the ball over the timeline. Left corner, triple try. Barkhouse, not there, too strong. Young the rebound for Wayne. 1 and out for Blackhawk Christian. Generals on the run. Sanders partially blocked. Loose ball picked up by Davison. Mull saves it from going out of bounds, and here come the Braves. Mull is in a hurry. Out top, Davison for 3, bullseye! Davison has hit 2 from distance. 8-4, Blackhawk Christian. Play is stopped as the ball got away following the bucket. So Frank Davison getting the start tonight, and he's on fire to start this game. A couple from beyond the arc. 8-4, Blackhawk Christian with the lead over the Wayne Generals. 4:42 to go in the opening quarter. Generals with the basketball. Phillips, near side Dial. Back out top to Phillips. Dial, right corner, 4-3. That's going to be short. Rebound volleyballed into the hands of the Blackhawk Christian Braves. As Davison got that last rebound, Mull in some trouble. Mull gets it back. Mull for 3. Bullseye! And the Braves scoring from distance again. They have opened up a 7-point lead, 11-4. 3 from downtown for the Braves. Wayne is going to have to find a way to guard that 3-point line. There's a bucket for Dial. And Dial with his first 2 of the night. 11-6. Blackhawk Christian leads Wayne by 5. We come down to 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Mull, a runner, not there. May have been some contact, no call. Giroux down court. Young on the right side, hands it back to Dial. Back it comes to Phillips. Phillips directs traffic. Blackhawk Christian stays in their 2-3 zone. Left wing Giroux. Sanders out top. Phillips for 3, open look, not there. Rebound yanked out of there by Davison. Here comes Blackhawk Christian. Now Visser. Visser puts it up off the window and in. Visser with the smooch. As that guy on television would say, 13-6. Bill Rafferty with that slogan. Thank you, Bill. 13-6, 7-point lead for Blackhawk Christian. And we go under 3 minutes to play in a fast-moving first quarter. Sanders to the rack, foul from behind, and here's our first foul of the night on either team. It's whistled on Visser. So with 2:53 to go in the first quarter, here's Sanders at the stripe. The foul line was an adventure for Wayne on Friday night when we did their game against Dwenger. 15 of 30 at the line for the night. But eventually they won by a point. Sanders hits the first of two to make it 13-7. Sanders has one more coming. 13-7 Blackhawk Christian. Second one is in. And it's 13-8. Braves with a 5-point lead. Again, no pressure by the Generals in the backcourt. 13-8 Blackhawk Christian. 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. All right, Mo has it. On top it comes. Mo gets it back. Mo for three. Bullseye. 4 from distance for Blackhawk Christian in this opening quarter. And they've doubled the score on Wayne. 16-8. 2 triples for Mo, 2 for Davison. Frank Davison. Here's a shot that won't go. Rebound Sanders. Sanders, Young scores. Young's got 6. And it's now 16-10. Blackhawk Christian up by 6. And they turn the ball over. Young the other way. Young to the rack. Oh! Oh! Did that happen? Did that really happen? Goodness. 16-12. Blackhawk Christian at the other end. Here's Croft. Croft, left corner. Davison can't shoot, he's double teamed. Back to Croft, 4-3. That's short, raised the iron. Loose ball comes to Sanders. Here come the Generals down 4, 16-12. They look to pick up the pace of the game now. Giroux left wing, a minute 27 to go first quarter. Phillips, Young, back to Phillips, left wing, triple try, not there for Giroux. Young can't get the rebound, run down by Visser. It remains 16-12, favor Blackhawk Christian. Braves have the basketball. Mo from the foul line, off the back of the iron knoll. And Young gets fouled. Going for the rebound with a minute 7 to go in the opening quarter. That foul's on Visser, and Visser has the only 2 fouls of this game. And Coach Mark Davison, substituting now. It'll be Kyle Zerbrick coming into the ball game, number 34. And number 10, Luke Sassmanhausen checks into the contest. So Visser, JP Visser, a senior, has to sit down with 2 fouls. He has the only fouls in this game. Under a minute to play now in the opening quarter, 16-12, favor Blackhawk Christian. Dial, Phillips, Giroux, back to Phillips, Dial, Sanders, outside, Dial, guarded by Mo. Mo knocks it away. Dial keeps the possession alive. Young for 3. Oh, rattles out. Wouldn't go. And Zerbic gets the rebound for Blackhawk Christian with 32 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 16-12 Braves. Now with the basketball is Croft. Croft works on Young. And he scores from 12. Nifty move there by Croft. 18-12 favor Blackhawk Christian. And Wayne will probably play for the final shot of the quarter now as we're down to 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. And Giroux gets called for a travel with exactly 4 seconds to go in the quarter. Now for the Generals, Alexander, number 20. And Causey, Darian Causey checks into the ball game, number 3 for Wayne. 4 seconds to go. Blackhawk Christian will get the last possession of the first quarter. They roll to midcourt. Ball picks it up. Mo's going to kick it off to the right side. 10-footer. Not there at the buzzer for Zerbuck. And the first quarter comes to an end. Your score after 1 quarter. Blackhawk Christian 18, and the Wayne Generals 12. A very entertaining first quarter of basketball here at Wayne High School, as both Mull and Davison, that's Frank Davison for Blackhawk Christian, had 6 points. Both of them had 2 triples. Visser with 4 points, but he's on the bench with 2 fouls now. And Lucas Croft has the other 2 points for Blackhawk Christian. Young led Wayne in the first quarter with 8. 2 points for Dial. 1 point for Sanders. Check that, 2 points for Sanders. He had those 2 foul shots. So it's 18-12. Blackhawk Christian leading Wayne. Tonight's broadcast once again being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ready for second quarter action now. You saw the arithmetic. And it's going to be Wayne ball in the possession arrow to start quarter number 2. Going to the bucket to our right, Jim Measle here. Our cameraman tonight is Jeff Mahoney. Here is Dial with the basketball. Causey for 3. Bullseye! Causey from distance. He's 27% from beyond the arc this year. And just like that, the lead is cut in half. Blackhawk Christian's lead is now 3, 18-15, favor the Braves. Triple try right corner is not there. Rebound to Young, and here come the Generals. They can tie the game with a triple on this trip. Now on the far side, Dial on top, Phillips back to Dial. Dial drives it, kicks it down low. Young scores. Young's got 10. So Young is having a strong first half here for the Wayne Generals. That bucket cuts the lead to 1, 18-17 Blackhawk Christian. Braves with the basketball. They get it down low and miss it. Zerkbuck missed it, but he's going to the foul line as he was fouled in the act of shooting. And Alexander gets whistled for his first, only the first foul on Wayne. We've just had 3 fouls called in this entire game. Kyle Zerkbuck at the line. 2 shots, missed the first one. The junior will get 1 more, line left. 6:56 to go in the first half. Wayne won the JV game, 45-28 over Blackhawk Christian. The second of 2 is bouncing in. And Blackhawk Christian has not trailed in this game. They're up by 2 now, 19-17. Wayne can tie it on this trip or take the lead with a triple. Phillips out top. Down it comes to Alexander. Outside, triple try for the lead. Bullseye! Score it for Causey. He's hit a couple of triples off the bench. Wayne has their first lead of the night. 20-19, favor the Generals. Mull shakes and bakes. Mull, right wing it goes. Down it comes to Zerkbuck. Long 3, not there from the right corner. Blackhawk Christian has cooled off from distance here. They were on fire in the first quarter. Young got that last rebound. Generals on the run, loose ball, corralled by Phillips. Cross court it comes to Dial. Dial's come down to 6 minutes to play in the first half. Young left elbow, right wing, Dial good look for 3, not there. And the rebound, the Blackhawk Christian grabbed by Mull, and Mull gets called for a travel. So Wayne will get it back with 5:54 to go in the first half. Wayne 20, Blackhawk Christian 19. Last year's game was a close one between these 2 teams. Wayne winning up by 1, 53-52. Generals have the basketball. Phillips, near side, Causey. And Causey brings it back outside. They'll reset the offense. Blackhawk Christian in that 2-3 zone. They've been in a 2-3 zone since they got off the bus. And now a lane violation. 3 seconds on Alexander, the sophomore. Turnover gives the ball back to Blackhawk Christian. 5:37 to go in the first half, 20-19. Wayne with the lead. Blackhawk Christian with the basketball, trying to get the lead back. Triple try, Davison, that's an air ball. The Braves have lost their shooting touch from beyond the arc. We get a whistle, and it looks like a Wayne foul coming up here. It is on Dial, his first, team foul number 2. For the Braves, Devin Donaldson, number 1, checks in, replacing Frank Davison. All right, Braves ball at the baseline. Maul triggering. Maul gets it in. Shot in the lane, not there for Saspenhausen. Rebound Young, and here come the Generals, leading 20-19. Causey, back outside it comes to Phillips. Causey's had a couple of triples coming off the bench here for Wayne in this first half. Here's Dial sticking it from 10 feet. Dial's got 4. 22-19 is your score now. Wayne on top by 3. Down low it comes. Reverse won't go for Zerbuck. Scramble, jump ball is called. Arrow belongs to Blackhawk Christian. Giroux checks back into the ball game for Wayne. And Dial will go out. 4:52 to go in the first half. Good ball game so far. Wayne leading Blackhawk Christian 22-19. Mull triggers. Mull looking, gets it in. Zerbuck outside. Donaldson over to Croft. Ball's knocked away and stolen. Causey scores. Causey, the pilfer in the bucket. Wayne extends their lead to 5, their biggest lead of the night. 24-19. Long 3, bullseye! Saspenhausen from somewhere near Winchester Road with that one. 24-22, the General lead is down to a bucket again. Loose ball out of bounds. And it's going to be Blackhawk Christian ball. Damon Marlowe checks in for Wayne, number 4, replacing Alexander. 4:13 to go in the first half. Neither team is in the bonus. In fact, we got fouls to give all over the place. 2 fouls on both teams. So a very quick, well-played first half of basketball. Davison to Mull on the right wing. Mull at the arc. Down low it goes. And it rolls in for Zerbuck. Hung on the iron and finally decided to go down. He's got 3. We're tied at 24. So a spurt here for Blackhawk Christian. A quick spurt of 5 points to tie the game. 3:37 to go first half. Causey, he's hit a couple triples off the bench. Phillips on the left wing. Giroux for 3. Bullseye! It's raining threes again here at Wayne. 27-24. The Generals back on top by 3. Mo fires, misses off the back of the iron. And the rebound to Young for Wayne. Phillips quickly down court, triple try, not there for Giroux. Wouldn't go this time. Blackhawk Christian on the run. Mo going up, perhaps for a jam, and Causey rejected it. Causey having a sensational game off the bench for Wayne. Young, wow, no foul? Wow. Play on, they say. Croft travels. Well, that was a somewhat interesting sequence. 2:48 to go in the first half. Wayne's got the ball back. And Croft goes out. Cole Barkhouse, a senior, wearing number 5, checks in for Blackhawk Christian. 27-24. Wayne Generals leading Blackhawk Christian here. 2:40 left in the first half. Braves stay in their 2-3 zone. Right corner triple try, way off the mark for Causey. Hit the side of the backboard. That's one he'd like to have back. It remains 27-24. Generals with the 3-point lead over Blackhawk Christian. No pressure in the backcourt by Wayne as Mull brings the ball over the timeline. Now Devin Donaldson, guarded by Causey. Donaldson now picked up by Marlowe. And a triple try, not there for Donaldson. Young the rebound. Generals with numbers. Causey, Young, scores, but a whistle. Is that bucket going to count? Score it. And the foul on Saspenhausen. His first, team foul number 3. Young gets the bucket and one, makes it now 29-24. The Wayne Generals up by 3. Craig Young, the 6'5 sophomore, 12 points. Leading all scorers thus far. Sophomore is having a terrific year for the Generals. Going for the old-fashioned three-point play with 2:08 to go first half. Missed the foul shot. Well, 39% shooter there, Craig. Gonna have to work in the foul shot, son, this summer. And we're gonna get a Wayne foul on Dial. That'll be his second, and just the third on the Generals. 3 fouls both sides, so again, fouls to give all over the place. Phillips checks in for Dial. And Mull will trigger at the baseline for Blackhawk Christian. 2:03 to go in the first half. And it comes. Now on the near side, Davison back to Mull. Mull tries to drive baseline, cut off by Phillips. Right wing it goes. Triple try, Sassenhausen, no. Another rebound for Young. Young to Phillips. 1:45 to go until halftime. Giroux, triple try, Marlowe, not there. And the rebound to Davison for Blackhawk Christian. Here come the Braves, down 5, 29-24. A near steal, Mull gets it and scores. He now has 8. 29-26. The score now. Wayne up by 3. 1:19 to go in the first half. Triple try, Causey, not there this time. Rebound, Davison for Blackhawk Christian. Here come the Braves, down 3. Sassenhausen out top, Davison. Mull for 3 on the tie, not there. Rebound, Marlowe for Wayne. A minute to play now in the first half. Here comes Causey. 29-26 Generals. Phillips and the Generals set up the half court against the 2-3 zone, and they just may play for the last shot of the half. They have the possession arrow right now. Can they hold it for 40 seconds? Well, no, he is going to pass it. Almost threw it away. Giroux back out top to Phillips. 35 seconds. And the Generals indicating they're going to play for the last shot of the half. 28 seconds now. Phillips holds the ball. The count is on. Here's Giroux with 20 seconds. Phillips, 18, 17, 16. Causey with 14. Causey, Giroux, 10 seconds to go. Phillips, right corner. Causey for 3. Bullseye! Causey with a dagger right before the end of the first half. Ball gets it off, but it's not there. And the Wayne Generals will take momentum into the locker room here at halftime. Halftime score. The Wayne Generals, thanks to 11 points off the bench by Darian Causey, including 3 triples. The last one right before the halftime buzzer. Wayne leading Blackhawk Christian 32-26. Again, tonight's game being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page at Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. And Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and/or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. First half unofficial numbers for the Wayne Generals. Craig Young leading the way with 12 points. Darian Causey, 11 points off the bench in that second quarter. 3 points for Giroux, 4 for Dial, and 2 for Sanders. Meanwhile, for Blackhawk Christian, Jalen Mull has 8 points. Lucas Croft has been held to 2. Luke Sassenhausen has 3 points. 4 points for J.P. Visser, who had to sit down in the first quarter with a couple of fouls. 6 points and a couple of triples for Frank Davison. And Kyle Zerbuck has 3 points. The Blackhawk Christian Braves, 1 of 2 at the foul line. Wayne, 2 of 3 at the stripe so far. Foul situation, well, the only players in any sort of foul difficulty right now for Wayne, Dial has 2, and for Blackhawk Christian, Visser has 2. Blackhawk Christian opened this game strong. They got out to a 16-8 lead at 1 point late in the first quarter. Wayne came back, and it was 18-12, Blackhawk Christian after 1. But Wayne had the edge in play in the second quarter, outscoring Blackhawk Christian 20-8 in that stanza. They took the lead at 20-19. We were tied at 24. Then Wayne went on a 5-point spurt to make it 29-24. Braves got a bucket to make it 29-26, and right before the halftime buzzer, after Wayne had held the ball for almost a minute, Darian Causey nailed a 3 from the right corner, his 3rd triple of the half, and that gave Wayne a 6-point lead here at halftime, 32-26. Jim Measle here along with Jeff Mahoney. We're going to step aside for a few minutes. We'll come back with second half action here at Wayne in about 5 minutes or so. So stick with us here on SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back to Wayne High School, everybody. Jim Measle here on SummitCitySports.com, along with our cameraman tonight, Jeff Mahoney. 32-26 is the score. Wayne with a 6-point lead as we get ready to start the third quarter. This obviously a non-conference game and a big Friday night of basketball coming up in the Summit Conference for the boys. Again, Snyder now in first place by themselves at 4-0. They play at Concordia on Friday night. We got a real logjam for second place. Homestead, Carroll, North, and Lourdes all at 3-1. Lourdes play at Wenger on Friday night, and that's always a battle no matter what the records are. It's one of those rivalries, just throw the records out the window, let them go at it. Homestead will be hosting North, and that should be an outstanding matchup. North at 15-1, Homestead at 10-2, and North has won 9 straight. Also on Friday night, it'll be Carroll hosting South, and Carroll again in that 4-way tie for second at 3-1 in the conference. The Wayne Generals will be traveling to Northrop to take on the Bruins on Friday night, and a lot of girls boys varsity doubleheaders coming up on Friday again. So a very busy night of high school basketball. The girls season is winding down. Regular season has less than 2 weeks to go now. The sectionals are coming up, they start 2 weeks from tonight. So getting down to crunch time in the girls season. Ready to start the third quarter. Wayne has the basketball in the possession arrow, leading 32-26. They're in their home whites, going to the bucket to our left. Blackhawk Christian in their road dark jerseys, going to the bucket to our right. And second half is underway at Wayne High School. Here is Dial. And Blackhawk Christian, it looks like they may be coming out of their zone. They were in a 2-3 zone the entire first half. Yes, indeed, they've come out of their zone. They're putting a little bit more pressure on the ball out high. Dial, down low. Sanders, Young, unselfish play. Young gets the stick back. Young working hard again on the offensive glass. He is really a workhorse on the boards. Sophomore, he brings his lunch bucket to the games, this Craig Young. You gotta like the way this kid really performs hard. He plays hard every game. 14 points for Young. Tough shot, goals for Davison. He now has 8. Oops, falling behind on the scoreboard here. My bad. 34-28 is the score. Wayne up by 6. 6:53 to go here in the third quarter. This is Dial. Dial back outside. Phillips near side. Giroux open look for 3. Bullseye! Oh my, Wayne has been deadly from distance tonight. And they're up by 9. That's their biggest lead of the game. Have to total up the triples here for Wayne. That's 5 of them now. 3 by Causey, 2 by Giroux. Mole inside, bank shot, good. Unselfish play there by Mole. And Visser gets the bucket. Nice dish there by Mole. 37-30, 7-point lead now for the Generals. 6:10 to go, third quarter. Triple try, Giroux, not there. Long rebound, knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Blackhawk Christian. So Wayne keeps it, and they may have gotten a break there. I thought perhaps Giroux may have knocked it out, and now the two coaches, Davison and Ruhr, are having a laugh right in front of us here. I think Coach Ruhr realized he got away with one. That looked like it was last touch by a General. Phillips near side, Giroux. There's Young! Oh, he's got his second dunk of the night. A whistle. Craig Young, a serious slam. He now has 16, scored the bucket, and the foul is on Davison. His first on the team. Send it in, Craig. Rumble, young man rumble. He missed the foul shot. Again, Craig, young man, you got to work in that foul shooting this summer. Coach Measle says 200 foul shots a day. 39-30. As Wayne gets to stop defensively. Generals have the ball in a 9-point lead. Here comes Phillips. Here's Young! Dunk number 3. And timeout, Blackhawk Christian. Craig Young electrifying the General fans. 5:31 to go here in the third quarter. And it's 41-30 Generals. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. And Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated, located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Out of the Braves timeout. They're down 11, 41-30. Mole can finish, and the rebound to Young. We're not keeping track of rebounds, but Young has got to be in double digits right now. Here's Dial. Back out top it comes to Phillips. Dial for 3, not there. And on the rebound, a whistle with 5:02 to go in the third quarter, and a Blackhawk Christian foul. Fouls on Mull. That'll be his first, team foul number 2. Mark Davison talking to the officials right now, and right now the Braves are not getting the benefit of the calls. You remember that one call down here in which the Generals got a break. Ball looked like it went off one of the Wayne players. Well, they kept it, and that led to a dunk for Craig Young and a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Missed a foul shot, but that was a big play right there. Wayne's with an 11-point lead. Triple try missed by Phillips. And Sanders steals it. Nice dish. Bucket for Dial and 1. And Wayne starting to put some distance between themselves and the Braves now. They have opened up a 13-point lead. Foul on Saspenhausen, his second. Team foul number 3. Dial at the stripe, 71% foul shooter, averaging 11 points a game. 6 to Freebie, he now has 7. And Wayne builds a 14-point lead, 44-30. And Wayne threatening to run away and hide now. 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Big possession here for the Braves. Got to stop this Wayne momentum. Triple try. There's the way you stop it. Score the 3-ball for Barkhouse. His first bucket of the night. And that makes it an 11-point lead now for Wayne. 44-33. Generals by 11. 4:12 to go in the third quarter. Here's Dial. Dial, nice move. Triple try. Not there, though. Rebound out of bounds. They say last touch by the Generals, and so the Braves will get it. So the Braves got a triple to cut the lead to 11, got the stop, and now they can get the Generals lead back in the single digits on this trip. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter, 44-33 Wayne. On Mull. Mull now, left baseline, shot missed. And the rebound to the Generals as it was grabbed by Dial. Phillips, Young, Giroux. Good ball movement here by the Generals. Open look for three. Phillips brings it. Phillips, his first bucket of the night. Beautiful, beautiful ball movement there by the Wayne Generals. Very unselfish play by the guys in white. 47-33, 14-point lead for Wayne. 3:20 left in the third quarter. Pass deflected in the Braves bench. We're going to get Zerbuck into the ball game now for the Braves, replacing Visser. Blackhawk Christian with dark blue numbers on black jerseys. So when they're on the far side of the court, sometimes it's hard to pick out those numbers, especially a guy my age. Here's a shot that's not there for Zerbuck, and another rebound for Young. Here come the Generals up 14. Wild shot, Dial not there, but he got it back. Dial, timeout taken by Wayne as the Generals were a little bit out of control there. 30-second timeout taken by Wayne. So with 2:59 to go in the third quarter, it's 47-33, the Generals over the Blackhawk Christian Braves. Once again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It was 18-12, Blackhawk Christian after the first quarter. Braves controlled the opening quarter, but Wayne turned this game around in the second as they outscored the Braves 20-8 to take a 32-26 lead at halftime. Darian Causey with a big three-point bucket right before the halftime buzzer, giving the Generals mojo as they head into the locker room. And Wayne has kept the foot to the gas here in this third quarter as they have outscored Blackhawk Christian so far 15-7. 2:59 to go in the third. Out of the Generals timeout. Open look for three again. A miss that time for Phillips. And the rebound to Blackhawk Christian as it was grabbed by Frank Davison. Now the Braves down 14 with the basketball. Mull has it back. Saspenhausen used up his dribble. They get it down to Zerbuck, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Generals. Causey back into the ball game for Wayne. Dial will go out. 2:34 to go in the third quarter. Mull, right wing, triple try, bullseye! Score it for Barkhouse. He's hit two from distance here in this third quarter. And Blackhawk Christian down 11, 47-36. 2:13 to go in the third quarter. Causey, near side, Giroux, Phillips. Near side, Giroux again. Now Causey, back to Phillips. Over to Darian Causey. We got the two Causeys on the court right now for the Wayne Generals. This is Darian Causey, and the Generals being very patient with this possession. Nice look down low for Sanders, and he's fouled. You have to be impressed with how unselfish the Generals are playing tonight and how they continue to move the ball around beautifully, getting open looks. Fouls on Barkhouse, his first, team foul number 4. And Shaquan Sanders at the line, I'm sorry. Misses the first one. Sanders, a 64% foul shooter. 6'2" junior, has one more. And Devin Donaldson, number 1, checks back into the ball game for Blackhawk Christian, replacing Barkhouse. 1:45 to go, third quarter, 47-36, Wayne by 11. Sanders flips the pair. He now has 3 points for the night. He'll go out. Young back into the ball game 48-36. And we're going to get a timeout taken here by Blackhawk Christian. And it's going to be a full timeout. That leaves him with 3. 4 timeouts left for the Generals. And it's 48-36. The Wayne Generals up by a dozen. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Jim Measel here. Our cameraman is Jeff Mahoney. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Out of the Blackhawk Christian timeout, they have the basketball trailing 48-36. And hopefully I can suppress this sneeze I feel is coming on right now. All right, Mo down low, deflected, score it, and 1 for Kyle Zerbuck. He's got 5, he'll look for number 6 at the line. The Generals' lead is down to 10. Foul whistled on Giroux, his first, and just the first foul on Wayne here in the second half. Zerbuck completes the old-fashioned three-point play. The Wayne lead is down to single digits. 9-point Generals lead, 48-39. 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Causey, near side, Giroux. Out top, triple try, Causey, whistle on the shot. And we're going to get a Wayne foul here, apparently away from the ball. They're going to call it on Deontay Causey. That's his first team foul number 2. So Blackhawk Christian crawling back into this ball game after they were down by as many as 14 points in this third quarter. They're down by 9 now. Can cut it to 7. Oh, the shot wouldn't go. But Davidson is going to the stripe to shoot 2. With 1:09 to go here in the third quarter. That'll be the third foul on Wayne. Young is assessed the foul. That's his first. Foul shot good for Davison. That gives him 9 points for the night. Cuts the lead to 8, 48-40. Davison got them both. That gives him 10. So Davison, those 2 foul shots, pulling Blackhawk Christian even closer. 48-41. The Generals lead is down to 7. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. A drive and a miss for Giroux. Rebound to Blackhawk Christian as it was grabbed by Davison. Here come the Braves. Down 7. Can cut it to 5 or 4 with that triple by Mo. It's not there. Rebound to Craig Young. He's been the chairman of the boards tonight. Here's Giroux with 35 seconds. He'll go between the circles. Donaldson knocks it away. Giroux gets it back. Triple try, Phillips, not there. Young another rebound. Back out to Giroux. And Wayne will try and reset their offense here, but Blackhawk Christian putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Giroux off balance 6-footer, goes 8. Braves on the run with 11 seconds. Mo cuts the lead to 5. 48-43. Blackhawk Christian has fought their way back. Here's a runner. No, they say too late for Phillips. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Wayne Generals seemingly in control of this game. Up by 14 at one time, but Blackhawk Christian has come back. And after 3 quarters, It's Wayne 48, Blackhawk Christian 43. So it turns out Blackhawk Christian outscored Wayne in that third quarter, 17-16. Some individual numbers after three quarters unofficially for Blackhawk Christian. Jalen Mall has 10 points. 10 points for Frank Davidson. 6 points for Barkhouse, 6 for Visser, 6 for Zerbuck, 2 for Croft, 3 for Sassmausen. And that rounds out the Blackhawk Christian scoring. For Wayne, 18 points for Craig Young, 6 for Jerome, 11 for Darian Causey, 3 for Phillips, 7 for Dial, and 3 for Sanders. Wayne was 2 of 3 at the line that quarter, so now they're 4 of 6 for the night at the foul line. And Blackhawk Christian 3 of 3. They are 4 of 5 at the stripe. Blackhawk Christian with the ball to start the fourth and final quarter. The Generals lead is down to 5. It was as many as 14. That 3-ball misses, and Phillips gets the rebound for the Generals. Here comes Causey. Causey lost it, out of bounds. Blackhawk Christian ball. Well, Wayne had 2 overtime games last weekend. They're leading by 5 tonight. Again, it looked like Wayne was in control of this ball game. They're up by 14, 47-33, but since that time, Blackhawk Christian has outscored them 10-1. Backdoor cut, ball! And Mojo right now is wearing a Braves jersey. 48-45. Generals lead us down to 3. We're going to get a foul inside with 7:08 to go in the game. This foul will be on Zerbuck, his first, team foul number 5. Braves have 5 fouls, 3 fouls against the Generals, so nobody is in the bonus yet. Arrow belongs to Wayne. Timeouts, 3 left for the Braves, 4 left for the Generals. Generals basketball, here's Young, draws the double, kicks it back outside, Dial for 3, bullseye! Dials went up from long distance, and boy, the Generals needed that bucket. They're back up by 6, 51-45, and Mole is really percolating now. He's got 14. 51-47, 4-point lead for Wayne. Phillips with 6:36 to go. Young back to Phillips. Here's Young, right side of the lane. Young inside, rejected by Zerbuck. Oh, but they're going to get Zerbuck on the foul. That'll be his second. The 6th on the team, shooting foul with 6:28 left. And here's Craig Young, 0 of 2 at the line. 39% foul shooting. If you're Blackhawk Christian, this may be the guy you want at the foul line. Oh my goodness. Missed the first one. And his teammate comes up to him. Dial says, all right, man, just get this one. One more for Young. He got that one to go. So he splits the pair. He now has 19 points. 52-47. 5-point lead. And Mo. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Give me the ball. Get on my back, fellas. That's what Mo is telling his Braves teammates now. There's Sanders for 2. Sanders with the response. 54-49. 5-point lead now for Wayne. Bullseye, triple try. Sassmanhausen with a triple to pull the Braves back to within 2. And here we go, barn burner time here at Wayne High School. 54-52 Generals. Young left open on the left wing. 5:36 to go. Dial, Sanders, Young. Down low it comes. Score the bucket for Giroux. Giroux. Yeah, I can play that low post game. 56-52 Wayne. 5:23 to go. Foul whistled on Phillips, his first. Team foul number 4. Wayne still has 2 to give. Mole kicks it left corner, triple try, bullseye! That was Davison from distance. 56-55. 1 point lead for Wayne. Dial, bullseye! It's raining threes. What a game. Timeout Wayne. 59-55. Dial hitting 2 from distance in this last quarter. He now has 13. And boy, we need a break after all that action. Brother. 2 teams putting on a show here tonight at Wayne. 59-55. Generals over the Braves. Parkview Sports Medicine, a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Once again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Jim Meansel, along with our cameraman Jeff Mahoney, tonight with you from Wayne High School. If you're watching live, hopefully you're enjoying this ball game. It's been a good one. The Wayne Generals, 5-7 entering this ball game. Blackhawk Christian, 9-6. The Generals are up by 4. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. Pressure now in the backcourt by the Generals. They almost got the steal. Saspenhausen, now a loose ball. Run down by Phillips, 1-on-1. Moll with the rejection. Moll the other way for Blackhawk Christian. Kicks it right corner. Across court it goes to Donaldson. Oh, he traveled. A little bit indecisive, and he got called for a travel. Generals get it back with 4:34 left in the game. 59-55, Wayne by 4. Phillips picked up by Moll as he comes over the timeline. Sanders, Giroux, down low for Young, knocked away, into the corner it goes, out of bounds, last touch by Zerbuck. Zerbuck fighting hard, guarding Craig Young. Young man who has 19 points tonight. So he's hit his scoring average for the season. He's also had a ton of rebounds. Young, back to Dial for 3, bullseye! Dial again from distance. Somebody's feeling it from out there. And the Generals go back up by 7 thanks to back-to-back triples by Dial, the sophomore, showing his shooting prowess in the final quarter when it counts the most. Now 3:53 left in the game, 62-55. Triple try, Saspenhausen not there. Rebound Dial. Wayne with a big stop there. They have the basketball. Let's see if they can run the clock here a little bit with a 7-point lead. Time down to 3:36 remaining. 6 fouls on Blackhawk Christian. Next one puts them over the limit. Wayne still has 2 fouls to give. Keep that in mind. Great pass, Young to Giroux. 2 more. He's got 10. 64-55. An 8-point spurt for Wayne. Moll cannot get it to go. Rebound to Sanders. Now the Generals in good shape with the ball on a 9-point lead, but they're out of control. They got lucky as it comes to Young. He scores and 1. Now the Generals a little bit out of control in that possession. Zerbuck picks up his 3rd, 7th on the team. Maybe some stuff by Wayne there in that possession they didn't need with a 9-point lead, but it all works out. Craig Young got the loose ball, scored, and got fouled. Now he's at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, misses the foul shot. And on the rebound, we're going to get a foul on Dial. That's his third. That's not a bad foul. You got fouls to give. Maybe you can get a tie-up. Instead, it's the third on Dial, 5 of the team. Wayne still has a foul to give. That's very important. Braves are over the limit with 7 fouls on them. 3:05 to go in the ball game. And now Blackhawk Christian has to mount another challenge. They had the lead down to 1, but a spurt of 9 straight for Wayne. They went from, make that 10 straight, I beg your pardon. Mull misses the shot. Rebound to Giroux. It went from 56-55 to 66-55. So right now it's a 10-point run for Wayne. Make it 13 points in a row for Wayne. As Sanders hits a triple. 69-55, back up to 14 points. And the Generals have busted this game wide open. 2:23 left. Mull outside. Sassenhausen for 3, not there. Rebound to the Generals. Giroux corrals it. And Giroux travels, unforced turnover. Touches his chest and says, my bad. It was 56-55 Wayne. And it looked like Blackhawk Christian had all the momentum in the world, but the Generals dialing up long distance. Thanks to Dial and Sanders. They have scored 13 straight. They're up by 14 now, 69-55. Just over 2 minutes to play. There's a steal for Giroux, and the Generals have numbers. Sanders converts. And that should just pretty much lock the barn door. The hay's in the barn. The cows have been fed. And the Wayne Generals are up 16 now. Full timeout taken here by Blackhawk Christian with under 2 minutes to play. Once again, folks, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Parkview Sports Medicine. They're a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance in your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Also like to thank Sports Center Incorporated. They are Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated, located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, it was a nail-biter when it was 56-55 Wayne, but the Generals have pretty much settled the issue with a 15-point run. And they're up by 16, 71-55. A minute 55 left in this ball game. People will see the score and think, well, Wayne had this game well in hand. No, not really. They were challenged tonight by Blackhawk Christian, but the Generals are going to get themselves a real good win here tonight. Again, this is a good Blackhawk Christian team. Young rejects the shot by Zerbuck. Zerbuck got it back and got fouled, and he's going to the strike with 1:34 to go. Foul on Phillips, his second, team foul number 6. 1:34 left, 71-55. Wayne by 16. Now Zerbuck at the line. First one is good, that gives him 7 points. He's now 3 of 4 at the line. Now we have Rhodes checking in for the Generals along with Marlowe. And Blackhawk Christian coach Mark Davidson will be clearing his bench here. 71-56 as Coach Davidson gives some guys a chance to get into the ball game. Blackhawk Christian, they play a really tough non-conference schedule. They're a 1A school. They play a lot of 3A and some 4A schools. I mean, it's Homestead, Lourdes, Wayne, 3 in a row there. That's a gauntlet for them. Zerbuck got them both. He goes out of the game after scoring 8 points. 71-57 now is the score. Wayne leading Blackhawk Christian by 14. A minute 27 left in this ball game. Just a matter of what the final score will be. Causey. With it now is Rhodes. Rhodes back out top to Phillips. Down to a minute 14. Causey. Left baseline Marlowe. Out top Phillips. Now Deontay Causey to Darian Causey. Darian fires, misses. And the rebound to Logan Garten for Blackhawk Christian. Under a minute to play, 71-57, Wayne. Loose ball, it's a steal for Phillips. Down court, nice dish to Rhodes. Can't finish, blocking foul with 48.9 to go. And Andrew Rhodes, a 6'3" junior, will be going to the stripe. To shoot 2. Foul was whistled on Christian, his first. Christensen, I beg your pardon. Peyton Christensen commits his first foul. 8th on the team. And Rhodes sinks the first of 2. Make it 72-57. Wayne by 15. Second one is good, so Andrew Rhodes gets into the box score with those 2 foul shots. 73-57. 16-point lead for Wayne. 40 seconds left. Hope you enjoyed the action here on Summit City Sports tonight. Shot no good for DeBusk. And here comes Darian Causey over the timeline with 30 seconds to go. Causey, back it comes to Phillips. And it looks like Wayne just content to hold on to the basketball and let the remaining time milk off the clock. We're down to 20 seconds. Causey gets it back to Phillips. Phillips draws a double team. Causey, Marlowe with 12 seconds. Back to Causey. Here's Phillips. And it looks like Wayne's just going to hold the ball and let the clock run out. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Phillips will dribble off the clock. That's all there is. There ain't no more. Final score tonight here at Wayne High School. The Wayne Generals 73 and the Blackhawk Christian Braves 57. Final unofficial individual numbers. Jalen Moe had 16 points for Blackhawk Christian. Lucas Croft had 2. 6 points for Cole Barkhouse. 6 points also for Luke Sassmanhausen. 6 points for J.P. Visser. 13 points for Frank Davison. And Kyle Zerbuck finished up with 8 points. Leading the way for the Wayne Generals tonight, Craig Young with 21 points. 10 points for Kylon Giroux. 11 for Darian Causey. 3 for Anthony Phillips. 2 for Andrew Rhodes. 16 points for Dial. And Sanders finished up with 10 points. So a bunch of guys at double figures tonight for the Generals. 5 of them, in fact. 5 Generals finish in double figures. And Wayne was very good from distance in this game, especially in crunch time in the second half. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. I had them hitting 9 from beyond the arc tonight. And so Wayne with a victory improves to 6-7 overall, and Blackhawk Christian drops to 9-7. Wayne also won the JV game 45-28. So that's the story tonight here at Wayne High School. Our thanks again to Parkview Sports Medicine and to Sports Center Incorporated for again sponsoring our broadcast. Don't forget tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's the story tonight here at Wayne High School. Once again, your final score, the Wayne Generals 73 and the Blackhawk Christian Braves 57. Now on behalf of our cameraman Jeff Mahoney, I'm Jim Measles saying, have a good night, everybody.